into the heart of an uprising.
Dispara!
For a month now, protesters here have faced off with police in riot gear. The violence leaving dozens dead and more than 2,000 injured.
The protests in Colombia have not stopped.
What started as protests against a proposed tax increase has now escalated to unrest over excessive force amid an already dire economic crisis.
They continue as far-right President Ivan Duque deploys the army to brutalize its citizens. In Brazil, mass graves have been made for more than 465,000 lives lost in the country to COVID.
Stop this fussing and whining. How long will you keep crying?
This was Brazilian President Jair Bolsonaro's response. Protesters have flooded the streets to voice their obvious displeasure with the right-wing president as he welcomes more death. Brazil's hospitals are full, ICU beds are not available, even cemeteries are unable to offer a proper burial. And still, with all this,
so what? I'm sorry, what do you want me to do?
Bolsonaro could care less.
There is no denying the coronavirus is ravaging Brazil. Meanwhile, Bolsonaro last week joined anti-lockdown protesters. No mask.
I mean, look, he does not care.
We are fighting against two viruses in Brazil, the coronavirus and the Bolsonaro virus.
Which brings us to the Copa America. The South American soccer tournament has changed locations yet again. After witnessing the demoralizing response from Duque's government and military in Colombia, the co-hosts Argentina were rewarded the full and complete competition. Then it has changed yet again.
Meanwhile, he's been going out in public not wearing a mask. And he's going out and he's coughing a lot and he's shaking hands with his supporters and taking pictures and selfies. And he's setting the wrong example for everybody as to what to do in the times of social distancing.
With 11 days until its beginning, the Copa America will now be held in Brazil under the leadership of Jair Bolsonaro. One of Brazil's top sports writers branded the competition the Cova America, or Grave of the Americas.
There is no way to qualify the insanity of trying to host an event of this magnitude in our country. Argentina and Colombia are doing better than Brazil in terms of the pandemic, but they both withdrew as hosts of this tournament.
There is no justification for bringing 9 South American teams and potentially new variants to one of the epicenters of the pandemic, wasting resources and attention that should be directed towards our thousands of infected patients, wrote the sports writer. This man, Brazilian Senator Renan Calheiros, has made his stance known. He does not jive with the Copa being held in his country, where the coronavirus, as of 2 days ago, had registered over 43,000 cases in a country of over 211 million people. Only 60 million vaccines have been administered. Brazilian great Neymar was the senator's focus.
Since I cannot appeal to the president, to the health minister, and the Brazilian Football Confederation, because they're all denialists, I want to appeal to the Brazilian players. Neymar, don't accept holding the Copa America in our country.
He went further. This is not the championship you should be playing right now. We have to play a vaccination championship. You have to score now to improve those numbers, the senator said.
It's not only on the streets and in Congress that people are discussing whether Brazil should or should not host the Copa America. This debate has ended up in the Supreme Court.
Brazil's Lula, who many came to learn about through the late great Michael Brooks' show, has voiced his displeasure with the decision. Brazil's Workers' Party, led by Lula, strongly rejected Bolsonaro's decision to host the tourney. Quote, and we learned that Bolsonaro authorized the realization of the America's Cup here in Brazil. This is serious. In the midst of the pandemic, the arrival of the third wave, risk due to lack of beds and supplies, and with slow vaccination, amazing. The president of the PT, Gleisi Hoffmann, pointed out on social networks. It seems there is little acceptance of it, with Luis Roberto, one of Brazil's best-known commentators, saying, this is shameful. It's a provocation. It is a slap in the face to all Brazilians.